Hey, what's up? As you can see from the title, the show is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Bitches. So, I know a lot of people don't read, the entire thing. They'll read a little bit and then they'll hit play. This is 18 and over, so I don't want no parents walking by going, "Oh my God!" So I'm saying in the video, so they don't send me no letters, emails, or whatever. All right? If you're 18 and over, all right. So you are okay, cool. So I'm gonna continue. All right, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bitches. It's not what you think. It's not. I'm not calling a female who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Out her name and calling her a bitch. No. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bitch is someone who bitches about every fucking thing. And, like, I've been in this game since, 2003, something like that. I mean, I hear it, like, all the fucking time. Every time a new deck comes out and it runs really fast, motherfucker wants to dare and bitch about it because they got their ass handed to them by someone like me who like using fast decks. Some of the stuff they say, you just beat me because that deck is so easy to use. Oh, you just beat me because whatever excuse. I mean, if you sit there and want to use a deck that's slow as hell, you put the deck together and you're like, okay, in 5 turns I will have control of the board, and then 6 turns later I will win. Oh, and then you lose to someone like me who plays Samurai or Lice One or Black Wings, something that moves really fast, and just get in there and totally kick your ass. Then you're gonna be staring, looking at me across the table with that sick dick look on your face, like, I don't believe I lost. Oh, because your deck is so fast, son. All right, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bitch could be a guy or girl that just complains about these decks. I hate the term, this deck is so easy to use. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen every other card game, and I'm not even going to mention them because I don't want no one saying nothing about those, getting in comments about that. But I looked at all the other card games. I tried some of them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the easiest. The monster card says what it does. You summon it, you attack with it. Other games, you have to have other support cards for the monster. You gotta have energy cards for the monster. You gotta have a field card plus energy cards for the monster. I mean, it's so easy. If you can read, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's why it lasted so long. That's why so many card games came and left. I mean, all those cards was like, they got hyped because they might have a hit, anime behind it, or a show, or a good ideal, a game behind it. But when it comes down to just sitting there and playing it, it's like, okay, so wait, this does what and what? This is so confusing. This is boring. Fail. Yu-Gi-Oh! Been around because it's so diverse. There's so many different decks you can make. There's a deck literally for anything. You like water, you can make a water deck. You have a certain personality, like my personality, my deck reflects it. My personality, that I put into my deck is the way I fight. I fight fast. I get in their face and I beat them down. And that's why I want my deck to be. Get in their face, beat them down, beat down those light points. Some people like to go slow, dance around a little bit, or, some people might want to use a fire deck. So, that's what makes this game so exciting. I have nothing against people who have slow decks. It doesn't bother me if I'm in a tournament, they call time, and then a justice will come sit next to me, and then, okay, the next 3 turns, whoever had the most life points win. It's no problem. It's fun for me because if I lose, I go back to the laboratory and I go, how did I just lose? Okay, maybe if I add this card, put this in, that should do it. I'm not going to sit and cry, sitting there with a sick dick look on my face, I just lost because they used an easy deck. Yo, son, this whole game is easy. There's no other card game easier than this. I haven't seen any other card game easier than this. That's the purpose of the game. So telling me stuff like that just make me look at you like, you serious? You're an idiot. I mean, this game, if you lose in this game, just go back to the laboratory, figure out why you lost, and add in a card so it won't happen again. Every deck has a weakness. I mean, all the decks I've run has a weakness. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is. When I top and I say it's a top table, because they pro, they know what did it, my deck weaknesses, and they have a side deck for it. Just like I know what it is, and I have a counter against their side deck for it. So you need to figure out what it is and counter against it. If you running one of them slow decks, then you need to figure out a way, and that's what you're into, like the slow decks. It's okay, fine. Then you need to figure out a way to beat all these fast decks. Make it a little bit more anti-meta. But don't sit there and cry about it. Don't be a little bitch. Man up or woman up. Depending on what you are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to rant about that. I mean, I know a lot of people just been in this game for like a year or two that that I'm starting to meet randomly. But I've been here, in this game for a minute. Like when I got into the game, Chaos decks was like ruling everything. If you go to a tournament, everyone was using a Chaos deck. The only one who wasn't using a Chaos deck was people who couldn't afford it. Because back then it was Black Luster Soldier and Envoy, the end. So those two, plus you had Yada mixed in with that. I mean, it was so incredibly broken back then. And every card was, all those cards, Black Luster Soldier and the end, both of them was like almost like damn near 100 or 100 something a piece, if I remember correctly. Chaos Sorcerer, Yada was expensive back then. I mean, it took at least $700 to make a basic deck back then that will top in tournaments. So pretty much everyone had that. When you go to the top table, you run against nothing but chaos. And luckily, they decided, we got to put up more hit decks to make things more interesting. And they started putting out more other decks to make it more interesting. So I like that they did that because it got boring. A lot of people quit. Like, I'm tired of playing the same deck, playing against the same deck over and over and over again. If you look at all the top nationals and regionals and stuff like that, it's so many different decks now, compared from then to now. So I don't get pissed off about, what people are using and stuff like that because I'm happy that I don't sit at the table and everyone is running exactly the same thing. Now, I don't know about your locals. I live in New York, but I don't know about your locals. If your locals, wherever you are, that's the way it is, then, sorry, dude. But over here is, it's so diverse, so it's good. It's great. I love it. So, this has been my 2 cents about Yu-Gi-Oh bitches. I got tongue tied. Excuse me. So take what I said into consideration, and don't have me see you crying out there, because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh gangster. I don't take no shit, and I see you bitching, I'm gonna call you a Yu-Gi-Oh bitch to your face. That's just the way I am. And if you know me, you know that that's how I am. If you met me in a tournament and you did that, and you're sitting over there with that sick dick look in your face, and you talk bitching about how fast my deck move, and I call you, yo son, you're a Yu-Gi-Oh bitch, then oh yeah, that's Anubis. Yeah, that's the dude that called me a Yu-Gi-Oh bitch that time. Yeah. I seen him before. Yeah, that's me. But you can leave comments down below. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some hate mail. Because everybody want to be a gangster, on the internet. I'm big man on the internet. But face to face, they don't ever tell me nothing. But it's whatever. Hopefully, I'll get some comments agreeing with what I said. That'd be cool. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you next video. Peace.